Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Langrisser 2020 with me, PDK. This is episode 10. Let's see what the story has us today.
進撃を続けるレディンたちはキルヒナーが守る古城の城バルクを包囲した。強固なことで知られている城だが、それだけにこの城を落とすことはダルシス城攻略への確かな一歩となるはずであった。
And there you have it. Interestingly, the castle is named Volk, which is the exact same name as a character in Langrisser 4. And he, incidentally, happens to be one of my favorite characters in that game. Sort of reminds me of Vargas in a lot of ways, if Vargas was allowed to get older and more out of shape. Enjoy a little bit more of his time on this earth. He might have turned into a Volk. Maybe. We can buy longbows now. Probably want a few more of those. Anything that raises attack and crit is going to be an advantage. Now the orb in this game, I haven't tested it out, but going off the description, the orbs here do not double your MP as they typically would do, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, I guess it's not really needed because magic is super strong already. Doesn't need any help. Oh, okay, he made it anyway. He didn't get the MVP that I was looking for last fight, but I guess he got enough levels to cross the threshold into Swordmaster or General. So Swordmaster's going to lead to Hero, General's going to lead to King. You can't really go wrong with either one. They both have a lot of good things going for them. I have not made him a King yet on my own playing this, so we're going to go for General. And even though a lot of folks don't think too highly of it, I always like the King classes anyway. I thought that they've always been very strong, very versatile. So that's a good way to go. Look at, he's going to have 5 command range, Grand Heal 2, so very respectable heal spell. Griffins is a troop, which is amazing for not being a flying commander. And yeah, just good stuff all around. Excellent buffs and debuffs. Oh, before we do that, anybody else ready to go? Anybody else making the grade? Not quite. No, not at all. Okay, so I think in this I don't know. In the upcoming battle, who do I want to focus on? I guess we want to still give Jessica some experience. Maybe we can get her 2 levels on the MVP to push her into her next class starting in the next fight, which would really be helpful actually considering what we're going to be up against. And beyond that, we're just going to spread it evenly. Unlike the last map, I think we're going to give everybody a fair shot at this. Including Chris. Go ahead and raise your attack up. Why not? Now, again, Jessica. Be the maiden in the middle. Everybody else is just going to catch up and encircle. We're going to let them come to us and see how that plays out. So, alright, doesn't really matter where everybody else is then. Phalanx worked out really well for her, so she's going to do that. Everybody else is just going to get a couple of something. Let's try a few Ballista because they can help out from long range. Weaken enemies so that other folks can swoop in and do what they got to do. We'll give her a couple of Angels. Which has worked out really well as well. We haven't seen Dark Elves, so we're going to get them in here for at least one battle. Won't be too long before they're obsolete, I think. In most situations, and won't be tide thumping, so gonna give him Dragoons as well, and that'll be good. Going a little bit lean here, see how that works out. And for once they're just coming out, telling you straight away. Expect reinforcements. And to be fair, by this point you're probably expecting reinforcements to come anyway, because it's become a regular thing. Okay, let's just pull everybody back. You're on no, you should be on defense, not attack. We're gonna pull him back this way, and he's also gonna be on the fence. Most of them probably will be. Take a spot right here in the tree. And yeah, everybody on defense, more or less. Just pull in close. Albert, it's been so long since you had troops, hasn't it? And okay, you're actually fine right where you are. Okay, quickest turn ever. I actually thought about entering this scenario with commanders only, no troops. Probably could have got away with it. There won't be too many maps that I want to do that. That might be a fun challenge at some point though. And they do have a challenge mode if you beat the game, a new game plus. You can make the game harder. I don't know how hard it gets. So. But that's great to have that as a feature. Because I know I'm going to play this game again, so. Definitely going to want to up the difficulty if I can. Yeah, they kind of gave it away. Which I don't see working in their favor, but I'm no master strategist. There's a lot I don't know. I could be missing something. We want him in the front because if they're stupid enough to attack him, then they get what they get. Okay, they're not being aggressive yet, but I think that they will be eventually. Maybe after you know who arrives, because we're all expecting company. Oh right, you can summon, can't you? That would not be terrible. Yep, we're just gonna play the waiting game. Not gonna stress ourselves out. And here we have Kirchner. Nice enough to give him a name this time. Instead of just Chief Commander or Enemy Commander, whatever they call them. Once upon a wind. Chum. That's not a word you come across too often. Well, at least not under that definition. Normally, when I hear chum, it's referring to a friend. And even then, that's still a very outdated word. You still don't read or hear it too often. But nice dialogue. It definitely fits in line with what you would expect a Marine to say in a world like this. You know, a little more flavor than turn you into fish food. It's always nice when you can paint a picture with your words. Something I would like to be better at. So who do we want to deal with first? I mean, they're close enough to not ignore. You don't have any offensive magic yet, but you probably will eventually if I get enough time with you. If I'd made him a Dragon Knight, he would have had something, but it's not like we really use him for that anyway, very much. Okay, so everybody's getting in. It's a free-for-all. It's a grab bag. And it's a level. First one on the board is Taylor. And not to be left out is Albert. He didn't get a lot of action in recent battles, so we're gonna fix that. And right behind Taylor, the T's are leading. Didn't see these Dark Elves, I don't think, yet, so this will be an opportunity to see what they can do. Hopefully they don't get killed. Pretty decent damage. And see, one good thing about this game, if you have characters who are under-leveled or you've been neglecting, with the way the enemies scale up in this game, it's very easy to catch them back up. Just give them a few kills, focus on them a little bit, and they'll be caught up after a single battle most of the time. If they're not too far behind, and even then. It's just nice to see that the experience is not going to waste. They're getting so much right now, it's pretty useful. And nobody joins weak enough to where it'll be impossible to catch them up later on if you've been keeping them benched. Whereas in Warsong, try going into the second to last battle with somebody who's still their tier 1 class and see what you can get done with them. Probably not much. And here are the ballistas. They only have a range of 3. That was another change. They don't have a range of 6, it's just 3. So, and you know what, that's a change that I don't mind at all, because I get why they did that. I think that would be another thing that would make this game, again, a lot easier than necessary if they had the old range with this format, with these stats. It would just be way too much. So, not against that one. At this stage of the game, Militiamen are extremely strong, but we will outpace them eventually. They will be left behind as well, as with so many others. Chris doesn't really need to heal yet, so we can do this. Just get her in there. You know, we haven't really been showing the remastered arc enough love recently, so let's do that. I just honestly forgotten about it. Jessica is gonna get in your face, not gonna attack though. Still want her to get lots of experience. This is gonna help. Attack level 2. Once again, not holding their tongue back. She's had enough of their nonsense. I don't blame her. The nerve of these people. I mean, really, who goes around blowing up other castles, stealing their swords, and then playing the victim? Out of here with that stuff. And down you go. That's why I really would like to know where Lance gets off acting all self-righteous. Really strange. And you know, I love the guy, but he's maybe slightly out of touch with reality. And yep, I was expecting that. Which is why I wanted to get Thorn out of there. Barents. There's a name. But again, at least he has a name. And then his friend Diston. Dyston? Names they can call their own. It's a wonderful feeling, having your own name. No matter how awkward it may be to say, or spell, or say in front of others. And Diston's got a little fire in him. I can respect it. It's not putting out any sort of damage though. Even though they have the type advantage, against Dragoons, his spearmen are not going to cut it. Not Thorns anyway. The cavalry won't fare too much better. Oof. Got a bit more than they bargained for attacking that witch. Probably figured they had no defense, but oh ho ho, it doesn't matter if you have an astronomical attack. Yes, I made up a word there not too long ago, and I'm just going to completely play it off like everything is okay. I think you know what I was trying to say, though. Oh, we can just kind of cut over here. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Now, I'm also doing this out of morbid curiosity to see if any of them want to take this as bait. That's not my intention, but if they go for it, I say let them go. Let the gophers go. Okay, that just leaves you. I want to cast a spell, but it could kind of be wasteful. It wouldn't hit anybody else. So you know what? Let's just let you do this yourself. Or actually, That was almost no experience. You know what? We're gonna let Taylor, Albert, Thorn, the lower level folks, they're gonna deal with them because they're not a high enough level to really bother with. So let's give them some added. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to be moving you, right? Let's get you in here. There you go. And do a little damage. Might be more than a little. And I see those soldiers coming in, so we'll get you out the way a little bit. Let's see how far you can make it. Oh, you can get there. Probably finish it up too. No. So we'll put you there. Really not worried about Chris at all. She is very sturdy. Just made it. Just enough damage, I think. And we'll get the archers out of the way. Same for the ballista. Albert can heal you. And that would have been a good job for Chris, but this way other people get their levels. And speaking of which, Jessica. Because I don't need to move her. Kind of want her to stay centered a little bit. And you are not close to a level at all, so you get in here. You divert their attention. If we can. And out of range, but some damage. Again, don't care about the being spearmen. Well, now I do. But that's fine. Not gonna let you heal up. And you're welcome to try. Your men certainly aren't gonna be able to do it. You go here. Deal with them. One more will probably cut it. Yep. And a level. Not to be left behind. And Narm, I think we're going to put her right here. I'm just kind of teasing them right now. Can you tell? I'm just doing all sorts of things and just seeing what kind of reaction I can trigger. We're going to put him here so that he can heal somebody if he needs to. I think right there is good. Not too far away from his ballista, who do kind of need him. Cripple lowers an enemy's movement. Just for fun. It's not something I generally cast, but it's a nice effect. I do like the spell effects in this game a lot. Across the board. Aesthetically, I'd say it's one of the most pleasing things on display here. And they're a little bit bottlenecked over there. And it's going to take all of them to take out one Dragoon. They should be very proud. One still standing. Okay. I really wouldn't have wanted that to happen. Yeah, that's what I get right. I wanted to see what they were going to do, and got my answer. Lesson learned. Do not stick her on the bridge. Wizard's Rod, okay. So, Narm, thank you, but apparently we don't need or want your help. You go over there. Taylor has one Dragoon. Might as well use them. Maybe they can take this, get a little experience before they go. Don't think they're going to last much longer. Unless I take the time to heal them. That was an option, right? Still is. This will probably reach, so, yep. Enter to get the one up top, too. One of Thorns. Alright. And then pick them off. Probably thought we didn't see them. We did. And then Taylor can get this. And You can tell from the effect that he just retreated, was not defeated. Well, he was defeated, but he's not dead. Not yet. Thorn can deal with the commander easily. I don't want him to go after the spearman. I mean, he could probably handle it, but let's see what she can do here. With her spear storm, I don't want to hit him, is the thing. Let's get her men together. They're pretty hurt. Albert, that's who we want in here. 347, not bad at all. Ledin can sharpen those arrow tips. And finally, make sure they can reach their target. Accelerate. And so they don't feel too neglected, let me grab a ballista or two who's already in position. And that'll probably do it, huh? Not quite good, because I really did intend for Albert to get it. Because they're going to be able to pick that. And pick that. Will this be enough, though? Yep. Just made it. So now, Dragoon, take care of you. Let's watch how it unfolds. He does have cannons with him. That's probably why he's still standing. Well, I don't know how much of an effect the troops that a commander has accompanying them factors into their success, or if it's just for cosmetic effect. I really don't know. Yeah, I would give it to them if they could reach, but they can't, so I'm alright with that. You take one angel with you. The mage may very well go after the one to the west. Might not be able to say no to that. Which would be fine. It might allow the other units to get across the bridge quicker, so we could handle that. On the counter, he goes down. Getting a lot of folks to level 14 here. And he's just tailing it out. Still ticking. And we've got an enemy mage here. With standard archers. Not too impressive. I feel like elves, similar to mermen, have gotten a bit of a downgrade in this edition. They were never the most powerful units, but they feel even less effective than usual. For whatever reason. Maybe it's because we have so many different types of ranged mercenaries now. They kind of suffered as a result. Okay, Jessica can take the lead, actually. And I should not have moved to that Valkyrie before casting the spell, but what's done is done. Because if we can get through here before things start to get clogged, I would be okay with that. Granted, we'd kind of be sandwiched in between the two groups, but it's fine. Now, how far are they willing to go to kill that angel? We're gonna find out. How dedicated to that mission will they be? Because we can take advantage of that, maybe. Let's keep Albert in here. And I have to remind myself, there's a reason why I'm not giving too much experience to Thorn, Albert, Taylor. Because I don't have high hopes for them sticking around with me. And see, that's the thing. I know with the new story routes, things are going to change. But I don't know to what extent, so I might be messing myself up being overly cautious. I really can't say, oh, you know what? I don't want Narm to get involved because she'll just one-shot everybody. But if we can bring them back over this way, then I shouldn't have any problems getting into the fort before they can block my way. Oh, nope, didn't work. Wasn't enough. And naturally the leader is the one who's taking up that spot, so okay. Ah, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. Archers have one job in life, and those archers couldn't do it. And for your punishment, I'm going to deny you the opportunity. Never going to get her. Never going to get her. Never going to get her. Okay. This is one of those moments where I really don't care. So gonna move her in. We're just gonna deal with them the old-fashioned way. Get you there. Might as well take advantage of your class type, Taylor. Okay, this water must count as C. Yeah. Too deep. Can't even dip our feet in it. And I tell you what, you guys who are too slow are gonna suffer. Why let it go to waste? And he took more damage than she did. Telling you, don't sleep on Chris. Or any of the priestly classes for that matter. Okay, you shouldn't be too tough. Nope. Not at all. And see who you can reach with this. Jessica, your strongest spell with reach? Well, that won't take out him just yet. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can't cast anything right now without hitting him too. So if he goes down, he goes down. Okay, good. This is going to allow Chris to make more use of this. More experience, basically. See? That's going to take care of all of his group. Hey, you leave the guys out of it. Your blunder is your blunder. And then he can just come in here real quick and play ninja, assassin. They never knew it hit them. And we are officially unimpeded. They're not going to be able to lock us in. Well, now they're not going to be able to block us in. And if she wants to attack the Valkyrie, that's her prerogative. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm not in the business of policing folks or telling them what they can and cannot do. You're gonna push the boundaries of your world. Is it flat? Is it round? You'll let us know. Another nice thing about Jessica, she takes no damage from magic, pretty much. Especially if you give her good equipment to facilitate that. Let's see how her attack goes. Probably wipe him out. Oh, not even close. Oh, right, her attack, yeah, it's still pretty low. That's fine. I should have looked first. And Chris can't quite make it, but I know someone who can. There you go. I think we'll let the 14 get it. And he is level 18. Yeah, he's doing really good, actually. I keep thinking he's a lower level than he is. So, thought I was neglecting him, but apparently not that much. Alright, because of the last map. Yeah, Thorn. No. See, it's so tough, but again, if he's not going to stay with me, don't know if I want him to get it. Maybe I'll just let Jessica have it again. I think I'll do that. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, right. And isn't he weak to that type of element? Yeah, Taylor. You know, a lot of characters in this game are really good if you build them up. I mean, yeah, he just doesn't take damage. That's the thing about him. It's a good quality to have in a commander. Sharpen. And then maybe this last phalanx will be enough. I do have some more I can bring up, but if we can spare them the trouble, that would be a win-win. Yep. And a level. Good job, Jessica. Okay, so she's important enough to get away with her life, but they couldn't bother giving her a name. Go figure. But we'll be seeing her again. Don't know how you'll be able to tell her apart from all the other Imperial mages, but she'll be there. And there's so many little features that I rarely take advantage of. Like, say, you can see the range of the enemy's attack. Okay, you already know about the levels. Kind of scan that. As well as seeing their alliances. Blue is with us, red is against us, green would be ally if they were here. And then squad list, you can kind of use that as another way to quickly jump around the map, in addition to the bumper buttons. So yeah, a lot of nice little options and additions to the mechanics. So clearly a lot of thought went into it. Don't ever let me give you the impression that I think otherwise. The rest of you take a break. You've earned your rest. Don't overdo it. You have families to go home to, most of you. And even those of you who don't, there's always the future. You don't know what's in store. Life without hope is no life at all. That's what we fight for in Baldia. We fight for hope. And if you don't agree with our brand of hope, well, you're probably better off dead anyway. And you think we can win with that campaign? Yeah, with a lot of the features here too, plus the size of the maps being scaled back ever so slightly, it's possible to finish these maps a lot quicker than you could in the earlier versions of this game. Now, the way I'm playing it, it's still taking me a bit, but I feel like most of them can be cleared in under an hour, no problem. Couldn't always say that for Warsong. Now, talking and playing is always trickier than it sounds or seems, but if I was just playing this on my own, for myself, yeah, this battle would have been long done, I think. It also can take longer when you're trying to feed experience to certain characters exclusively, which I usually am doing. Let's put one angel there. That's not going to be enough to draw them in. I got to get a lot closer than that. Dragoons look confused. Don't know where to go, what to do. They won't have to think about it pretty soon. And since she's here, shouldn't be too difficult. And defiled is a strong word. I don't know what you think we're doing to the castle, but I can assure you we're not doing anything of the sort. But we are going to be taking it from you. A little bit of instant karma for you. How do you like that? Not really needed, but it doesn't hurt. And I should have brought it down slightly to hit Chris with it too, but doesn't need it because with the level up she's back to full, right? Yup, HP and MP. Not bad. And we're just going to throw him in there. Actually, we're going to throw you in there. Because if I start with him, I know you're going to finish. Let the leader handle this. Because he will. He's been excellent with the crits this entire run. Yeah, can't help you now. Don't think he would if he could.
残りの兵が逃げていくわ。
放っておいても構わないだろう。
レディン様、お会いしたいという方が見えてます。
Oh, who could this be?
お久しぶりです、王子。
It's the Duke.
ホーキングか。
We remember Hawking, right?
私も共に戦いましょう。私では足手まといですかな？
I guess.
そんな、大いに助かります。
We honestly don't need another member, but I'm not gonna say no to anybody.
いよいよ、ダルシス城の攻略も目の前となりましたな。
ええ。準備が整い次第、すぐに出発します。
王子、出発の準備が整いました。
This time he doesn't have a magic wand for us, though.
よし。このまま一気にダルシス城まで進軍するぞ。
Hawking has joined our party, but not bearing gifts. But that's okay, we really didn't need it. Well, we'll take the money.
私が一番活躍したんですか？
And see, that was a nice balanced fight, you know? Everybody's getting numbers, but Chris came out on top for MVP. Congratulations. And that brings us to Chapter 11, Castle of Dulcis. But not quite. We've just reached the castle. We're not going to be in the castle until the next battle. But this is where things start to get really interesting because, you see those question marks? Depending on the choices we make in the course of this scenario, we're either going to stay on track where we're at, the default path, or we're going to drop down to the sea routes, which brings us another decision in the very next battle. So after this fight, it's going to be all new stuff for me, hopefully. So until then, this has been PDK. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Maintain, stay safe, be healthy, and hopefully, I'll see you soon.